Is it working now? Finally! Oh my god! Don't worry, babe. I already figured it out. I don't get what was wrong. It was plugged in. It was plugged in. It was detecting. God, that was annoying. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So okay, I just got here. I had to get my sodar. Yeah, don't worry. I was already figuring it out. So for pre-stream VOD watchers, I'm gonna yap for a little bit, and see if anyone filters in. But I'm gonna continue CrossCode today, as is in the title. Fucking I had a really good couple weeks with my girlfriend, as usual. Very much enjoyed myself. We didn't travel around and go to a whole bunch of places like we did before. But honestly, I kind of liked that. Last time I feel like I was kind of stressed out by how much there was to go do. I was like, okay, I want to show her the mountains. I want to take her to the aquarium. I want to do this and do that. This time I just kind of felt like, what if I just lived my day-to-day life with my girlfriend? And that was honestly more enjoyable. It was nice last time to go to the aquarium, though. I loved the aquarium. I ran into my cousin there, so that was fun. I also want to talk about the Oblivion situation is crazy, as they say on Critical's channel. Fucking, they just dropped it out of nowhere, which is wild. That's the craziest thing. The other crazy thing is Bethesda and Microsoft and by extension Bethesda are the targets of boycotts, which I support. Those are boycotts that I support. Not the stupid Elon Musk boycott that he was trying to call for, but it was different boycott for a better reason, that kind of thing. I am going to opt to not stream Oblivion Remastered until stream original Oblivion with RTX mods. I'm still not going to stream original Oblivion. I don't think I will. At least not for a long time. If the boycotts turn out to be effective, they turn out to make Microsoft be less of a genocide-enabling company, then yeah, sure, maybe. But I also just don't think I want to stream Oblivion Remastered, at all. Because I'm playing it, and I do really like it. The thing is, it's really good. It's a really good remaster, is the problem. There are some parts where I wish they tried to drown out the 2006 Oblivion colors. You know what I mean? One of my favorite parts of original Oblivion was just how green the green was, I liked how the Alien ruins looked. But now the Alien ruins do not look like Alien ruins anymore. From the outside at least. On the inside they still look comparable, because that's how the lighting already was in Oblivion 2006. It's just kind of how the lighting already was. But on the outside, if you're looking at an Alien ruin from the outside in the remaster, that does not look like an Alien ruin at all. The lighting's just not there. The color in the vines is all drowned out, They have this brown filter in the overworld, and it looks kind of it just straight up feels like they were trying to intentionally drown out the color, and I don't really like that. However, the improvements to the leveling system are good. Your XP for your weapons is now based on how much damage you do, instead of just increasing by a little bit every time you hit something, which is good. Modern AAA games hate saturation. This game with Xbox Brown. Yeah. What's crazy is Oblivion kind of came out in the era of Xbox Brown, which is very funny. It was kind of a. I think that's why it stood out so much to so many people. besides just being very funny. Like, it was just a very funny RPG. What are, okay. I'm trying to say the positive things before I move on to more negative things about it. Oh yeah. So now the amount of XP you get when you cast a spell is based on how much magicka you used to cast that spell, rather than you just get a set amount of XP every single time you cast a spell of whatever type. That change has made the grind to 100 in specific magic schools like really, really piss easy. Especially restoration. There's actually a really funny glitch with restoration right now. You can essentially get like 13,000 magicka or more. Like, you can just keep casting like a fortify magicka, fortify attribute, intelligence, and then drain magicka the same amount for both. And you just keep casting that forever, and you will get like you can just you never run out of magicka for some reason. And two, you can just keep it permanent if you enchant something with drain magicka. So you just keep getting more magicka every time. And I have like 3 different characters already, right? Well, one of them is a test character. I think it was a test character for whatever build I wanted to do on stream, but just kind of like became their own character to like fuck around with and like see all the glitches and stuff, which is essentially what the test character was going to be in the first place. I have that character at like 13,000 magicka or so, and I can cast really funny spells that are just fucking truth nukes. Like, I cast them and then everyone in the area dies. Most of the visuals are good. I don't like the redesign of certain enemies. Like, I don't like how, for some reason, the zombies with pants is like bad. I don't know what it is about it. The zombies with pants looks bad to me. And maybe that's because I'm used to the zombies going commando. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they have pants banned is for the original, you know? And I found that kind of like funny and charming in the first one. And in this one they have pants, and I'm like, come on. For some reason they like modeled the horses like dick sheaths. I noticed this, and I'm like, why did they do that? It was kind of strange. What else? I don't like the redesign of the trolls. The trolls are like woke mob covered the zombie grundle. True. It's all because of woke. What? You can probably hear a timer going on in the background. Sorry about that. Not my fault. I don't know why I'm apologizing. What was I about to say? Sorry, I'm really nervous, chat. It's been 3 weeks. So you gotta kind of bear with me while I get back in the groove of things. I guess I'm never really in the groove of things considering how I am, but like, you know what I mean. I'm nervous again because I have to like start talking and trying to be interesting. I'm not even like trying to be interesting. To be fair, all the toy horses at Target have little human dick and balls for some reason. That is strange. I think I was... Oh yeah, the redesign of the trolls. I don't like how the trolls look in the remaster at all. They look like they look mostly like Skyrim trolls, but what I liked about Oblivion's trolls is they had 3 eyes, like 3 very visible eyes. And in the remaster, they do have 3 eyes, but the 3rd eye is like closed or squinting or something, and you have to like actually kill the troll and look at its face up close before you could actually see the 3rd eye. I liked the third eye from the original Oblivion, and I don't know why they decided to go with, let's have its third eye closed. Let's have its fucking connection to God like closed. Let's get rid of its. Let's make its third eye like shitty and bad and make it suck. And I liked the third eye. You know, it's a really stupid complaint coming from me, but it's also like that's something I liked about the original troll design. They look too much like Skyrim trolls is my problem. I want them to be greener. I have not gone to the Painted World yet. I need to make that clear, but from what I've seen, the Painted World looks gorgeous. The Painted World looks more like original Oblivion than remastered Oblivion does. Back British taint, ew. See, if it was just taint, it would be fine, but since it's British taint, it's bad. That's how we work on this stream. I think all of the new change. Okay. The biggest change is the leveling system. I already mentioned how you get XP is based off of like how, like, especially for Mercantile. This goes for Mercantile especially. Mercantile is based on how much gold it's just straight up how much gold you sell is as you increase your Mercantile skill. And I think Speechcraft is how much you affect disposition whenever you do the Speechcraft minigame. But I could be wrong on that. I think it's how much you positively affect disposition, or it could just be every click of the disposition thing. I have no clue. I do know that Mercantile levels with the amount of gold you sell per transaction, and I know that obviously I covered the Magicka thing. Armorer is still the same amount of XP every time you hammer, so that's a little annoying. Is there anything else? Athletics levels faster while you swim. Acrobatics levels faster when you take damage, but that was already a thing. I'll take when you take damage from falling, is what I mean. No, the fucking server rotted. Oh, it's an aneurysm thing. Okay. Sorry, I keep forgetting where I'm going with this. It's been a while. I should have like written down my thoughts somewhere, but I for some reason I decided to never write down my thoughts and like sort them out before the stream because there's stuff I want to yap about, but my brain is like, oh no, you can just yap off the top of your head and that'll work out. It never does. Anyways, I did remember. The way that you spend your points per level is so much better for building a character. I was sick and tired of having to choose the skills I could finally control the leveling of to increase my levels. Like, I was sick of that, because I wanted to make a character and use their major skills to level up. You know what I mean? And that's how they handle it now. Now, your major skills are 1 billion times more important than your minor skills. Like, you should be choosing your choices at the start of the game based on what you want to use, not based off of what you want to finally control, like, when it levels. You know what I mean? And I think if Morrowind got updated with this same system of, like, having 12 points to spend per level, that could be a actually really good improvement on Morrowind. Because one of the things I don't like about Morrowind is having to hold back my level ups, so that way I get an optimal level up. That's my least favorite part of Morrowind. They're obviously never going to revisit Morrowind, like, fucking obviously not. If they revisit Morrowind, they're going to, like, ruin it somehow. So I don't want them to go back to it. But if someone makes a mod in Morrowind that's just like, get plus 5, get plus 5 and plus 2, or plus 4, plus 4, plus 4, or +5, +4, +3, something like that. Like, that would be such an improvement. It would be so much better. Man, I need to make it clear I really like the remaster. I really do like it. I'm just not streaming it because of Microsoft being cunts. And that's kind of the end of it. If Microsoft stops being cunts, then maybe we'll stream Oblivion. Maybe not the remaster, because the remaster is not running very good on my computer. Maybe if I upgrade a whole bunch of stuff, maybe if I just fucking, redesign the whole computer with completely different parts, that's gonna take a long ass time. But maybe I would stream it after that. Did I turn up my model's boob physics? What is this? I knew they jiggled, but Jesus. Okay, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay. I guess I should start up CrossCode now, right? I'll start up CrossCode, and then my girlfriend, as always, she's invited to hang out in the voice chat. Okay. What am I doing? What have I been doing for CrossCode? I've been putting myself in the top right corner. Right here. There we go. Auction day. The grandest of days. Alright, where are you, CrossCode? The thing about CrossCode is I have to fucking use the monitor display. I remembered that much. And I have my Switch controller. I fully charged it throughout the day. So, alright. Monitor 1 display. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna be checking for volume. I'm gonna be asking for volume checks and stuff. So, okay. I'm gonna make the Discord window really small, so I can still see the call, but I can, move it to cover my concurrent viewers, because that's not actually really a number I care about that much. It is nice to see go up, but it's also, if I get too caught up in the numbers, I'm gonna, become a worse person. Not that having a lot of subscribers automatically makes you a bad person. But if you focus on it really hard, that's when it becomes kind of there she is. Hi, babe. Babe, do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Yay! Oh, your microphone quality is way better than last time. What? Holy shit.
I've fiddled with some settings and turned things on and off a bunch of times, so maybe that did something.
Probably.
I was having mic issues when I was playing Aneurysm before I came over, so I was doing a bunch of stuff.
I do remember you mentioning that. Okay. Bonus code. We got to enable the Carmel dancing.
Yay!
Fuck. Alright. We're back.
Oh, it put me on top chat again. I don't want to be on top chat. I want to be on normal chat.
It also forces us into top chat. Loaded, and I immediately accidentally pressed right trigger. Alright, what are my stats like again? I have really high defense for some reason. Okay.
Oh, can you screen share the game?
Oh, right! I forgot that's a thing we do. Yes.
I don't get to see it. I'm not allowed.
No, I'm sorry. You can see it. Did you see it?
Well, I'll keep it civil with you. Because you are my angel.
We're gonna be saying shit that nobody in this chat is going to understand, and we're not going to explain it, so I'm sorry.
We're allowed to do it. Yeah, I was doing laundry for like a straight hour and a half. I made like 200 credits and now it's all gone. My money.
Okay. To the teleporter, wherever that is. I think it's back inside. Go back inside! Oh,
Leah got
guys are
thrown
fighting.
everywhere.
Was it
I remember
basement
that.
floor?
Oh, that part I don't remember.
One moment, let me add a little shortcut for you. Nerd. This will take you right to the teleporter where Carla is waiting. How? Hmm? Oh. Yes, that sure would have helped back then when we had to run through the whole cargo hold, correct? Yeah. Unfortunately, I did not have the routine to spawn these shortcuts ready back then.
Who's calling me from New York? Stop.
I'll blow them up for you.
Yay!
Instant disintegration. I bet that guy, I'm blanking on his name right now, but this dweeb, I bet this guy advocates for fast travel in Morrowind, and
We should kill him.
It's like, there should be a fast travel function in Morrowind, so when I discover a place I can go right back to it, without needing to put thought into, like, my recall or my Alcivi intervention. Die. This is that guy.
We're going to incinerate him.
I'm assuming a lot about his personality, but based I think he would be that kind of person.
No, I get that vibe.
He wants fast travel in Morrowind. I can see it in his eyes. Okay, anyways.
I think his name is like Sergey or something. It's some Russian name.
I think Sergey is correct, yes. I managed to add a proper landmark on the cargo ship. That means from now on you can travel back to the cargo hold whenever you like. Why? But better not to try to drag along other party members. You are the only player that can enter this place.
Oh,
hey
hi,
there,
Carla.
girl. Hi. You look pretty well rested. I suppose Sergey talked things through with you? Yeah.
I was right.
About time, really. Just so you know, you have all our support. Did I come out as gay to them?
Yes.
If you ever need a break from that busy playground, feel free to drop by. Well then, let's get you back among all those other players. Among? Please stand in the middle of the teleporter.
She stole my joke. Sad.
Everything ready. Good luck over there, girl. Bye.
It's barely a joke.
It's just Among Us. That's it.
It's just Among Us.
Here we are. You should now be able to travel to all landmarks within the playground again. Also, direct link should work again. It is probably a good idea to say hello to your friends again. We have been missing for quite some time. Select link request. Yay! Hi!
Amelie!
Bonjour. Now that you escaped the tower, everything's going to be great and happy again. Everything is awesome. Leah is totally not mad. I mean,
Amelie.
Amelie, thank you.
Leah is not mad, don't worry.
What's up? So, suddenly you're back?
Maybe I had stuff to do. Jeez.
It has been, what, a week? Lost for words, as always. Meet me at the guild headquarters. I want to talk to you in person.
What if my house blew up? What would you say then?
Oh, she seemed angry? Yeah, no shit, dog. I got pulled out of the raid and I didn't even get the fucking rewards. I would be pissed off too.
Amelie, what if glass went into our brain and that was the last words you ever said to us?
Why?
See?
Well, you disappeared in the middle of the raid, remember? Yeah!
Okay, yeah.
It's probably a good idea to talk to her soon. What can I tell her? Can I get, like, a piece of paper to write on? Please?
Yeah, like, how are we supposed to convey this information?
She would be happier if she could fast travel. So true, so real. Oh, fuck.
This is what all gamers want. Gamers only want one thing.
And it's fucking disgusting. Fast travel, god. Okay, the reason... okay, I actually want to bring this up. I installed a mod on my Oblivion to remove...
To fast travel?
To remove the initial fast travel points when you start up the game. So, normally the game leaves you able to fast travel to all the main cities right away after you get out of the sewers. And I always thought that was kind of stupid. Like, it's great for jumpstarting a character. So if you don't mind just being able to go basically anywhere right away to like get certain things for your character, that's fine. I don't really like that though. I like the exploration. So I installed that mod, and my Oblivion experience has been a billion times better despite the poor performance of the actual game itself. And honestly, I recommend playing Oblivion that way to anyone. There's a lot more thought that goes into what you take with you. And like there's a lot more importance to like staying inside of a city for longer, I feel like. I want to hit that plant, but whatever. I'll live. Wait. You do it this way? No. Okay. I'm too fixated on that fucking shrubbery. Probably
She's addicted to it.
I'm mostly worried about Amelie being mad at me, so in character I'm trying to avoid actually going in there and talking to her right away. It's like, damn, I need these plants for materials. Alright. Time for Amelie. Hey girl. Hi. Bonjour. So, what happened? All I know is that you just left in the middle of the raid.
My house exploded.
You canceled the whole thing, and we had such a good run. And you've been missing for a whole week. Well, sort of. You still been listed as online, but I couldn't contact you. Why? That's what I want to know. Someone told me that you might have blocked us from contacting you. No.
You believed them?
Then what was it? Please, you have to tell me. I can't. How? I don't know. I just... Somehow! There's so many things I don't know about you, and I can't even properly ask you. It's so frustrating! I think she might be a lesbian, chat.
I think she might be gay.
I think she's gay, and I think it's awesome. Man, I have to hydrate a lot more than I thought I did. Holy shit.
Think water.
The Yuri is in peril.
This is just the arc where they get into an argument and then they come back and they're closer for it. It's okay.
Yeah, this is what Super Lesbian Animal RPG was about. Go back and watch that if you haven't, by the way.
Yeah, this is the divorce arc, but they'll come back stronger than ever.
I guess all this stuff is asking lots of questions. Okay. Why did you drop it out of the raid? Was it a bug? No. Then what? Did you cancel the raid on purpose? No.
Amelie, she's freaking out.
What else is there? Hey, bro. Hold the roll? Leah, you're back? She just showed up today. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. My theory is a billion% correct. The Lucas... He's probably... This is not the same Lucas. The Lucas we were talking to was a clone. A billion%. Like a personality clone. Personality clone.
Yeah.
I'm currently trying to find out what exactly happened. Well, that will be hard to figure out with her speech limitation. I know, just poke her with questions until I get a good picture. That sounds troublesome. Leah, where are you going? Leah? What? Everything alright? What are you doing? Just what exactly happened to you after you left the raid? Why? Sacre bleu! What is wrong with you?
Oh no, she thinks you're straight.
Fuck. No. I promise I'm not straight, Amelie. Why? Dude, I saw you die, bro.
Yeah, you got killed for real.
I have, like, trauma. What was that? That came out of nowhere. I don't believe this. Has she gone crazy or something? Me when I see someone exhibiting heterosexual behavior. Have they gone crazy?
True.
Yeah. Lucas, he does not remember what happened, correct? Why? I kind of suspected as much. Sorry, I should have talked with you about it. Yeah! Like you should have talked with me about everything! He does it every time!
He's always doing this.
He's always omitting something important.
We should kill him, for real. We're not homies anymore.
That Lucas you met in Vermilion Wasteland was me. He was most likely another Evotar. In fact, I suspect that was the case for all players we saw back there. Do you not want to go back to them? Nope. I see. The situation is rather complicated, but I'm sure they will still mean well with you. Maybe give it a bit of time. I'm sure you'll be able to reconcile eventually. I can reconcile now. I can do that. I can. I don't know if Leah can, but I can. Guys, I was in fucking the time prison.
Gee, Leah, how was your time in time prison?
Leah, hi. How? I suppose you should go to Gaia's Garden next. As the next major area, north of Autumn's Fall. Our goal is still to reach Sapphire Ridge, correct? Can we, like, redo the raid, please? I would like to do the raid and actually get my rewards. I want all of us to
get off our back.
Like, dude, he's like, oh, maybe you should progress the story. I wanted to do the raid. I want to go back and do the raid and finish the raid. Fuck you.
He's backseating. Kill him.
He's literally backseat gaming me. I really should try to extend your vocabulary at least a little bit more. Yeah, maybe you should give me the fucking ability to speak. It'll be difficult, but I know a few words that might help you in situations like this.
Cunt.
I was literally about to say that.
Yes.
I will get on that while you make your way through Gaia's Garden, alright? Okay. Alright, Leah, I'm adding to your vocabulary. Pussy. Cunt. Weed.
Kill yourself. These are all the words you would ever need in an online game.
I'm throwing in Leroy Jenkins in there for good measure, so you can make a reference to your clanmates and they'll understand it.
Not even a timely reference now. It's definitely not in the game either.
But, like, people say Leroy Jenkinsing something plenty, even nowadays. Like, Well,
I have to believe you. I don't play the kind of games where people say that.
Well, I don't really play MMOs besides Destiny, but I've heard that before from, like, people younger than me, so... If they know it, then I think it might just become a thing forever in our vocabulary, you know?
Yeah.
I think Leroy Jenkins might just be synonymous with guy who runs in screaming, and, like, not actually listening. Just give her the 7 words she can't say on television and she'll figure it out. Exactly. What are those 7 words?
Well, we can't say them because we're live.
True! Okay, I guess we... Can we go back to... Can we go back to the raid? I want to go back to the raid. Can we
Going
go back?
to the raid and staring in the window wistfully.
Can I go back? I was having fun in the raid. Can we go back to raid mechanics, please? Please? Please?
Speaking of having fun with mechanics, I did not do that while I played Splatoon while I was at my girlfriend's house.
Okay, hold on. I just realized I need to grab something.
Okay.
It's in the room, so...
I think I know what it is. I have an educated guess.
Alright, is her brain on?
That's what I figured you were getting.
Okay, her brain is on. Good. Okay.
It's the great and powerful Enna.
Okay. Great and powerful Enna, can I go back into the raid?
Wait, no. That was very weird. What is wrong with you?
I want to play the raid, Enna. Come on.
She doesn't like raids and she doesn't like shotgunning.
Chat, every time we asked Enna if we could shotgun something, she always responded negatively unless it was knowledge or love.
Yeah, she said we could shotgun knowledge.
You can shotgun knowledge and you can shotgun love, but you can't shotgun any substances of any kind. According to Enna.
And Enna's word is law, so...
Enna. Is Amelie overreacting?
Salutations.
That was a positive response. I will say that means yes. Amelie, I think, I'm going to change all my gaming opinions based on what Enna just said. What Enna just said. I'm going to change every single one of my opinions about Amelie right now. I think Amelie is overreacting, and I think she should really just get over it that we were gone for a week without communicating. This bit's
She's like
bad.
Crazy.
This bit's bad, actually. Ow. I said ow, that cough didn't really hurt. Okay, we're going north now,
He just
right?
likes to say it.
Oh, hey. We are. Okay. Well, here we are, Gaia's Garden. That's crazy how much the biome just changed from one screen to another. This is just
like Minecraft.
This is just like Minecraft. Minecraft is also under the boycott, by the way, so I can't stream that.
Oh, sad. You weren't going to, but now you can't.
I mean, it's a game where if I streamed it, I would probably just get pissed off playing it.
Come to my house and stream it.
Because I would be playing I would be playing Minecraft, and the entire time I'd just be like, man, so many of these additions are just kind of fucking pointless. Like, I don't really get any of them. Like, a whole lot of nether, like, the nether is so different now. Like, it's actually good that it's, like, its own fleshed out, like, area. Like, it has a lot of properties that the overworld has, but in, like, the reverse type of way, you know?
Yeah.
But it's also, like, kind of fucking annoying to keep track of all the changes that I don't know. And, like, if something I got used to changed in, like, the whatever patch I'm playing, I just get mad. I'm like, I've been doing that for years. Are you kidding me?
See, I don't worry about stuff like that because I get a stone pickaxe and then I disappear under the ground and I'm never seen again.
Now, to be fair, I don't really play that deeply in Minecraft, but there's certain stuff that changes and I'm like, why?
I don't even craft stuff besides more pickaxes, so...
It's mine and craft. All you have to do is craft new pickaxes, and that's all you need. You
what do you need an axe for?
Solved
it's
the game.
Minecraft.
Yeah, you've solved the game. It's not woodcraft. It's not
tree chop.
It's not tree chop craft. It's fucking Minecraft. It's not shovelcraft. It's not farmcraft.
Yeah. Like, what's redstone? It's not digging.
It's not mining. It's not electricity craft. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, it's not coding craft. It's dig hole and go in a straight tunnel until you exit the other side of the mountain, and then walk back and start digging into the side of the mountain.
I love you.
I love you.
A lot of enemy types here. I don't care, Sergey. I'm gonna kill them. Funny enough,
oh yeah, he's
no
still
bugs.
here.
You see, Amelie will probably be fine by herself. Yeah, I wonder what level she is. Sorry,
2.
I should not have said that. I can just check, actually. They literally have not played at all since I got forcibly logged off.
They're mad at you for logging off for a week, like they know, but they also haven't played this past week.
Now is not a good time? What do you mean? Now's the perfect
Why?
time.
Why wouldn't it be a good time? Did something happen?
I just can't contact anyone. I can't even contact Zero from Katana Zero.
No. Oh, well, speaking of which, they dropped another trailer on... Well, I showed it to you while I was there, but they dropped another trailer on the Katana Zero DLC over the past 2 weeks.
Awesome.
Still happening.
Chat, I'm gonna play that, by the way.
It looks really cool.
Maybe not immediately after it comes out, but I am gonna play that. Blue-haired Spheromancer! Oh, this guy.
Oh, come on. We've had enough going on.
We finally meet again! I can't remember the voice I was doing for this guy. I think I was doing Batman, but now I'm tempted to just make him sound like Weevil from Yu-Gi-Oh!
Weevil.
Leah. Right. Spheromancer Leah, I see you finally reached Gaia's garden. That means we both now possess the cold and heat element. In other words, it is due time. Spheromancer Leah, I challenge you to our third duel. Do you accept? Sure.
Can you not see we're depressed? Okay, he can. Good.
Perfect.
He just doesn't care.
I'll be waiting at the open field down there. That guy again. Don't tell me he's been on a stakeout here all this time.
This is the only thing he does all day.
He literally he just does it all the time.
He's been waiting for you for the past, like, 2 months.
Minecraft? You can't be spelling it like that, bro.
That's just German. That's normals.
Okay. Okay.
I mean, that's how they say it.
I guess.
They should add casinos to Minecraft. I would do that.
They already have that. It's called Enchanting Table.
I don't know what that is. It's not a casino. Different.
It's gambling for the fucking effect you want every time you enchant a new item. It fucking blows.
No, I want slots. It's different.
Twitching Slicer. It's twitching? What?
Scary.
Why? It's gross.
It's alive, but not for long.
Welcome to the jungle. We got cats and plants. We got everything you want. Seeker, we know the names. What? They should remove the pants from all the zombies? No. Wait, actually, you're right. You're right.
They don't need them.
Okay,
they should put them on the skeletons.
B is shield. I remember B is quick shield. I forgot about that. Okay.
And they should get rid of skeletons.
I see you are prepared. Are you ready for the duel? Yes. Alright then, let's go. Hey, bro. Hey.
Oh, hey,
I see. Having business with your girl again? Jorn, you just arrived in time for some glorious Spheromancer action. We're about to start our third duel. Well, whoop-de-doo. Didn't we want to start exploring Gaia's garden today? Yes, right after the duel. It won't take that long. Fine, I'll be cheering from the side then. By the way, Leah, all by yourself today? Yep.
Do you mind?
I see.
I'm clearly sad.
Well then, let's start. PvP activate!
Heterotron activate.
Leah! Leah, I've activated the fucking holograms. Today we cross paths for a third time. I'm counting, by the way. Both of us possessing heat and cold.
Today
one of us is in heat.
You can't say that.
And it's not you. I'm sorry.
Well, it's been a good stream, everybody. We'll see you next time.
This is what happens when I'm nervous. I start just saying shit. I'm sorry. There are two wolves.
Are you a wolf or a horse? Sorry, that's not anything that you're gonna get.
Okay, I survived.
Yay!
Once again, it's time for me, Apollo, to lead you along the right path.
Oh, that's his name.
The path of a proper Spheromancer. The path of justice. Let the duel begin!
PvP.
Ow. Okay, I really need to... Is that really all? Okay, if I lose this duel, like, narratively, I feel like it would be fine, but I'm gonna try anyways. I wouldn't be
too depressed.
I wouldn't be Leah if I didn't try. Okay, cool. Well done. Let's all cool down again. Temperature puns are still not funny. Do you think this is one of those guys? Because he made a comment about Spheromancer not being common because it's weak. It tends to be weaker than other classes, right? He's definitely like one of those people that like complains about the meta, for sure.
Oh,
right?
for sure. He's definitely sent like notes to like emails to the devs.
The thing is, I am also that kind of person, so I get it. Like I do complain.
He's definitely sent physical mail to the devs.
I do complain about the meta when it's like fucking boring in a game. Which is, I think that's like fair. The meta just kind of sucks, but if like if like Yu-Gi-Oh players complain about the meta because hand traps, they don't understand anything. I need cross out to be legal because of hand traps. No, you I can't I can't focus on what I'm trying to say. Still much to learn.
I've been obsessed with making beef meatballs lately. I made them like twice in the past couple of days, or like maybe 3 times in the past week.
Okay. Oh, he stunned me out of my thing. That's annoying.
You can't do that. Kill him.
Ah! He broke my shield.
He can't do that either. Kill him. Well, I'll talk while you fight. We watched Paul, the movie from whatever year that was.
Oh yeah, the Alien movie.
Yeah, the Alien movie. We watched Harvey Birdman, Attorney at Law.
That was so good. Okay, I think I lost.
I really liked that.
I lost, but that's fine. Now there used to be more of a challenge, Spheromancer, Leah.
I have depression.
Still, it was a good duel. Yep. Bye. Hey, Leah, is everything alright with you? No. I want to, like, shoot myself. Loving the voice fits too well. I'm glad I went with Weevil, from the Duel Monsters arc of Yu-Gi-Oh! Instead of, Batman. Because he's too lame to be Batman.
He wants to be Batman.
You're all by yourself. Honestly, don't look that happy to me. She really doesn't talk much, does she? Yeah, I'm mute, mostly. Yeah, she is fairly shy. Is she now? Leah, can you say Apollo for me? You can't say it, can you? Correct. What? Do you have issues with your speech module? Yep. All the time? Yep. How is that even still a thing these days? Poor little thing. Don't say that about me.
That's weird.
I'm gonna kill you.
I'm just like a person.
I'm gonna kill you, Apollo.
Well, someone has to get killed now.
Here's an idea, Leah. Since you're by yourself, you want to explore the jungle together with us?
Not really.
And have Weevil shouting in my ear? Yes. Sorry, what? What? Why? What are you saying, Jorn? Polly, just look at her. She seems so miserable, being alone like this. Don't you feel sorry for her? Well, kinda. I don't mind her joining us, if you're fine with it, Jorn. Well then. What do you say, Leah? Shall we travel together? Yeah. Good, let's create a party then. Jorn, join your party. Apollo, join your party. What is even happening? Should you be happy we have a party with 2 Spheromancers now? Right, now that you mention it. 2 Spheromancers and a Quadriguard. Quite a noble party indeed. Here you go. So, what's next? Let's see. Our noble band just entered the realm of Gaia's Garden. Indeed, what else is there to do than seek the human settlement hidden within this wilderness? Basin Keep! The towering fortress of the jungle, This shall be our destination. I see. Let's go, Leah. I feel like that's close to the voice I was doing, and I don't really know what actual voice I'm trying to go for with him. He's tall, strong man, and that's, to me, that's what voice I'm trying to go for. I feel like I'm trying to imitate a specific actor, but I can't tell what it is. Is that a bird with a fucking minigun?
Awesome.
This game rocks.
This game is good. They finally invented a good video game.
Took them long enough.
Where is my tapestry?
Oh, there's a fucking Deku Baba.
I found it.
I feel like I was taking a lot of damage from See this, Polly? This is what happens when you forget to water your plants. They jump out of their pot, float on water bubbles, and bite you? Exactly. Don't forget to water the plants. Okay. True.
Okay, I won't.
Everyone knows this happens.
Happens to the best of us, honestly.
Like, sometimes sometimes you just
Okay.
forget to water your plants, and then you have a fucking 10-foot tall monstrosity in your home. You know?
Yeah, I never water my plants. It's awesome. It's good for me.
She loved the monstrosities!
This is true and real. We also watched a couple episodes of the Sam and Max cartoon, which was really good.
That is actually what inspired me to consider Sam and Max for the poll. And
I just wanted to check it out.
By the way, Sam and Max is what's going to be streamed on Thursday next week, but this Thursday I am streaming Enna Dream Barbecue again. Because I want to actually talk about the game more. Because on the stream, like, obviously I was talking about it and I was, like, complimenting it and stuff, but I want to actually talk about my thoughts on the game, and I probably...
More cohesively.
And, like, I will try my best to get them in order before actually starting the stream.
Nah, just make shit up.
But there are, like, things that I will probably only remember in the moment, so...
I'm working on my clown bag right now.
She loved clowns, is the thing.
I got addicted to clowns the other night, for some reason.
She loved it.
Clowns, not even once.
How the fuck do I hit that? Huh. It's like, it's straight up, like, a puzzle to figure out how to do anything in this game.
Just like portals.
So, city in the middle of the jungle? Yes, and a giant of a city at that. In the jungle. Indeed, human ingenuity shaped this hotspot of civilization amid this hostile environment. Can't wait to see it. I am liking the Weevil voice for him. I might try to put more Weevil into it, but doing more Weevil will hurt my voice, so... If I go quiet, it's because I'm listening to the music. Music for the Earth's area is really pretty. I like it. Damn, fucking everything is like...
I do like this music.
Oh, it's this comes again. I wonder if she'll turn up again. You wonder if you wonder if I'll turn up? It's you! Hi.
Henry.
At this point, someone might think you're stalking me. It
Yes.
has been a while, and as usual, you came at the right moment. You did what at the right moment? Another player has just placed a probe somewhere in this jungle, even though I had some problems earlier. Don't worry about it, it was just a misunderstanding. It just means I don't have much time left. So, would you be willing to help me survey this area too? Sure, why not? It's XP. Kill enemies. Find all landmarks. 6 landmarks in Guy's Garden. Okay. I can't help but hum the Lost Woods theme in time with this. That actually reminded me, I kind of want to stream a Zelda game. But then again, I'm mad at Nintendo for being greedy cunts this time around.
Stream Oracle of Ages.
I only tangentially know a little bit about Oracle of Ages.
That's like the only Zelda game I've played. And that's a very loose statement of having played it.
I'll think about it.
I've technically played Skyward Sword, and I had your copy of Breath of the Wild, but I pretty much just use that as a hunting game, so...
Thank you, this will be the last time, I promise. I don't have any probes left, but I guess you know what they look like by now. Yep. Oh, if he doesn't have any probes left, then... Oh, this must be the last area. Cat.
Kitty.
I have to kill it.
No, you don't. It's not even true.
It's for the quest. I have to. Ah!
Filing the divorce papers now.
Ah! It hurts me for trying to pet it.
Feeling haterly, but that's okay.
It must die. Oh my god, when it's stunned, it like sucks you in? Do we have to fight the poor kittens? I feel so sorry for them. Jorn, don't be swayed by their cute appearance, they're fierce opponents! I just wanted to have them cuddles. I mean, he's so right is the problem. But also I had to kill them for the quest, so... They really just saw me accept that quest and were like, yeah, that doesn't seem suspicious.
Oh, speaking of cats, though, I was watching a stream of the Oblivion remaster, and watching someone who knows enough about cat breeds to know what they're called, but not which ones are which, is really awful for me as someone who has been obsessed with them for the past 20 years. It's like, no, you're getting it wrong.
You were talking about this with me in the DMs, yeah.
Yeah.
It was Joel Vinesauce.
It was Joel Vinesauce.
I'm outing this streamer. Joel must be destroyed for getting cat breeds wrong.
He was talking about he's like, what are those Egyptian cats? And they don't have any hair. And it's like the Sphinx, bro. They're not Egyptian. They're just called that. They're just bald cats. It's like, please, just let me call you on the phone and tell you the correct answer to the thing you're trying to ask, because I know it. And you not getting it is making me upset.
I was playing a game earlier where if you kill the slime just fucking explodes on you. And it wasn't Breath of the Wild. So I'll have... I will take guesses as to what game it is, but...
Deepest Sword.
No.
Deepest Sword update.
I just... Sorry. I just remembered something from the night we drank. We were watching Rio chat.
Oh yeah.
And there was that scene where they like meet all the other birds and there's like the huge dance party, right? I don't need to explain everything, but there's a what was the bird called, babe? It was the pink one.
The pink one. The villain?
No, the pink tall one. I'm pretty sure it flew away from the scene.
Oh, the spoonbill.
Yes. Okay. Thank you. I called it Flamigo, like the Pokemon Flamigo, and she kept telling me it was a spoonbill.
It's a roseate spoonbill.
And I kept insisting it was Flamigo for Pokemon.
Oh, and by the way, chat, just so you know...
Flamigo fighting type.
Flamigo fighting type. By the way, everybody, just so you know, 2 billion ants, not even heavy. If one ant isn't heavy, then 2 billion ants wouldn't be heavy either.
2 billion ants would outweigh at least a person. It outweighs a bull. Like 2 billion ants, it would outweigh a bull.
One ant is like 1 microgram of anything, so it would be like a gram.
But that's 2 billion micrograms!
So like 2 grams.
Oh my god.
not even heavy.
Flamigo fighting type.
Flamigo fighting type.
I've been thinking about that like all day.
And don't, everybody, this is a PSA, don't ever drink root beer schnapps, it's bad for you. This is my word to you all.
I need to say to everyone, here's the actual problem of what happened to her. It wasn't the root beer schnapps that did it. It's because she didn't eat something to absorb the alcohol with before drinking more alcohol. So,
it was just the root beer part.
She was attacked by the super hangover.
I was so hungover it killed the Pope.
You should always eat something like a bread, like a fucking bagel would be enough for like a decent night of drinking. Okay, like you need something in your stomach while you drink.
Not even true.
If you don't if you don't have food in your stomach while you drink, you're gonna get hungover. It's gonna suck badly.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. I'm a medical professional. I went to school for medicals.
Neither of us are medical professionals. You can't lie to them like this.
They took out my blood enough times for me to be a medical professional.
That's not how that works.
It could be. You never know.
And Flamigo could be fire type, but
it will be soon.
Oh fuck. Alolan Flamigo.
The firefighting dex is about to get them.
Let's go. I actually love that blog. Firefighting Dex is a fun one.
Also, about the root beer schnapps, it said on the back of the bottle to mix it with orange juice, and I don't know why they said that. Okay, I was about to Google what whitewashed was.
Whitewashed works best. White Castle. That is a typo of the fucking century. I'm guessing it was autocorrect. Anglerfish. The atrocious anglers preparing to attack, shooting and screaming at their victim.
I could do that too.
I can literally do that. It's good for me.
Trying to do it.
Can this fucker stop floating?
I also did play a lot of Balatro while I was over there. Like Balatro and Splatoon.
It's fun to watch you play Balatro.
I'm the winner.
Yeah.
Everyone go play Balala.
My girlfriend has finally been enlightened to the power of the half Joker in the early game, so yippee.
1 million flushes and all face cards. I used to never use Hanged Man, but now I do.
Hanged Man is genuinely next to death and probably like
the Hanged Man is next to death, yes.
Okay, like in terms of my favorite ones to use, death is definitely like number one, obviously, because you want to clone the cards you want to play. That makes sense. However, death is the best for just getting rid of cards you're fucking tired of seeing, or like cards you don't want to see in the first place. Mm-hmm. Like Hanged Man in like a flush deck. Like if you get Hanged Man and you're trying to make a certain type of flush, and you're like let's say you get the idol Joker, whatever it's called, the one that like it changes its suit every every round.
That one.
Let's say you get that. If you have no cards of any suit except for one suit, the idol will always be that suit. It only chooses from the suits that are available in your deck. So cool. You can turn the idol into a guaranteed ×2 or ×1.5, whatever it is, to your molt. And that's why Hanged Man is so good, because you can get rid of cards in the suits that you don't want.
Oh, hold on, can I derail for a second?
Sure.
I was checking the aneurysm Discord just for fun, and for some reason the first thing I see is got pulled over for going 87 and a 55 today. Bro, you can't be doing that in aneurysm. What are you talking about?
You're just... They're just complaining about something that happened in real life. We're talking about something that happened in real life.
Channel. Yeah.
It's like, bro... You can't be speeding
this
that
general.
much. Like, the
87 and a 55 is crazy.
That's insane. Like, dog, there's, like...
My car starts coughing if I go 60.
There's plenty of laws where I say, like, that law is stupid. Like, a lot of prison laws are really shitty and bad.
Yeah.
A whole ton of, like, especially anti-trans or anti-LGBT bills are really fucking bad. Just any kind of law like that sucks
Oh yeah,
ass.
obviously.
However, the most important laws in the world are road laws.
Yeah, traffic laws are like the only things that matter. And I guess like don't kill people, but you should obviously not be doing that whether it's legal or not.
That doesn't need to be a law. Like, that should just be a person's
you just shouldn't be doing that.
Frame of mind at all times should be don't kill people. Like, I feel like that's pretty straightforward to understand as a human being. And like we joke about killing characters on stream all the time, but that's different. We're joking about killing a character, not a real person.
If I say I want to hit a customer with my car, that doesn't count because customers are different.
Customers, I don't think count as people.
They are a homogenized mass.
Yeah, it's like...
So it's okay.
When you complain about a customer, it's basically like complaining about the Goblin Horde. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. So it's okay to do it. What were we talking about?
Balatro.
Balatro, right.
I was just talking about
Hangman,
how I was just talking about how good the Hangman was, but I finished my thought. Like my thought was complete.
Oh, speaking of cars, I have to get gas tomorrow. I hope I don't forget again.
Don't worry, I'll try to remind you.
Maybe now that I've said it out loud, I will not forget.
Or you will forget, maybe. Who knows?
I either will or I won't, is the thing.
That's the beauty of the world.
I thought that said curly freak.
That's the beauty of the gaycation.
That's the beauty of the gaycation.
Can we talk about the gaycation, actually?
Your stream. You can talk about the gaycation all you want.
Plenty of people have posted
You have
about
to submit to it.
That's what we were doing, and we were on the gaycation.
But it counted this time. It's different. How can it be a gaycation if it counts?
Okay, I do actually want to talk about the gaycation, but I can't do it while I'm playing CrossCode. I think I will probably stop at like it's already been an hour. I'll stop playing CrossCode at like 8, and then I will read the Reddit post. I think that's what I'll do. Because in case people haven't heard about the gaycation yet, you need to hear about it. It's maybe the funniest Reddit post ever that is most likely not a joke.
It's too specific, I feel like, you know?
Because it's not the only person that the gaycation has affected. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because it took over their body and in their mind and it destroyed them.
Exactly. Like, you have to submit.
Happening.
You have to submit to the gaycation, or you will be destroyed.
This is known. We just crunched an apple into the mic. Damn.
It's kind of awesome. This plant is teleporting, by the way. I've finally realized that it's been doing that, and that pisses me off, actually. Plants shouldn't be able to teleport.
What should be able to teleport?
Us? We should be able to teleport.
True.
You and me specifically. Everyone else,
True.
you can learn how to teleport in your own time. You fucking mind? This stupid fucking anglerfish. I think dogs should be allowed to teleport,
No, that's a bad idea.
No, it should be
You
allowed.
know that mailman is getting jumped. Get
That-
Janice.
Yeah, that's good for him.
Oh, okay. Well, as long as it's okay.
I think John Wick should be able to teleport. Not
He can.
Keanu Reeves, but John Wick.
John Wick can already do that.
Okay, yeah, you got me there, actually.
That's how he keeps reloading so fast, he's teleporting the bullets into the gun. That's how he's so good at it. Oh, we did watch John Wick also.
Yeah,
the
we
first
watched the first John Wick, and I think we've both already seen the first John Wick.
Yeah, but it was still fun.
It was still fun. John Wick, the Goo Goo Baba.
Oh, the Goo Goo Baba.
Oh my god.
Son.
Chat, I need to talk about AI Dungeon. Because obviously we're a channel that doesn't really think generative AI is very smart, right? Like I've voiced this in the past. Generative AI is really stupid.
It's at its best when it's a toy.
It's at its best when it's a toy, but if people try to use it for corporate reasons, it's really stupid and bad.
Yeah, if I see a book with like generative AI images, I'm like, oh, you didn't care enough to like make like real illustrations.
Yeah, like it's like a completely different like vibe. You know what I mean? Like I think there's two extremes of the AI argument, and the two extremes, most people are on either of the extremes. I haven't actually seen a whole lot of people that just have like a pretty normal take where it's just like, if you're using it for personal reasons and like for fun and as like a toy, I don't really think it's that big of a deal. This.
Some people, like, even if it's clearly AI, they'll come up towards me like, this is AI, don't you? And it's like, yeah. I posted this picture of a Yu-Gi-Oh card of a penguin on purpose, because it looks stupid.
Yeah, like...
I didn't think this picture of Pikachu in a courtroom was real Nintendo merchandise.
Yeah, like, it's obvious it's fake, you know? Like,
yeah.
we're fucking around. And,
it's
like, it's literally playing toys. And, like, the thing is, like, there's a lot of stuff that's bad about generative AI. The most obvious one being it steals people's work. Like, that's the most obvious one. Like, it just kind of pulls from whatever. It doesn't really check what it pulls from most of the time. You can, like, program ethics so it doesn't make certain things. God damn it. But it's just like, you know, it's like a fucking toy. It's
not the future of illustration, and it's not like like terrible sin to play toys with it. Like, it's fine.
The thing about generative AI is it's not generative, it's derivative. I like to call it derivative AI because, like, it's
not like creating. It's just like mashing things together.
It's really bad at generating its own ideas, especially with writing generative AI. It has really bad issues with just fucking spawning new guys out of nowhere who you've never talked to, but it acts like they've been in the scene the whole time.
Yeah, it loves doing that.
It's like its favorite thing to do. Like, when I was fucking around with AI Dungeon, I'm not gonna go into, like, all the details of this character that I made, but his name is Chill Guy, okay?
Chill Guy is awesome.
He's just a chill guy.
He's just a chill guy.
And, like, you know, I get like a job from, you know, he gets a job from like a...
From Huckleberry Finn.
From Huckleberry Finn. A guy named Huckleberry Finn, but is not actually the real Huckleberry Finn. You know how it is. I think I need an element that I don't have yet. And, like, I get a job from him, and the game from that point on acts like he's in my crew, even though he's my employer for, like, not even really my employer.
He's not supposed to be on, like, he's not supposed to be with us.
He's not supposed to be with us. He's not supposed to be a crew member. But the game, like, AI Dungeon really wanted him to be on my crew, even though...
It made the character, so it was like, he has to be there.
No, it wasn't even AI Dungeon that made the character. It was the fucking person who made who made the scenario in the first place.
Yeah, but it was like he was in a scene, so now he has to be in all of them.
And like, it's like pulling from that. Eventually, I managed to convince it to not include him in any of the scenes, and that was just by ignoring his presence. So
he got too sad, he had to leave.
That's the thing with generative AI, is you need to, like, if it tries to, like, pigeonhole itself into like a specific behavior, you have to steer it away really hard. Like, you have to take like a hard right in a different lane. It's really fucking funny. Yeah,
once it gets an idea, it really wants to run with it, and you have to be like, no, come on, and then it'll keep doing it anyway.
Yeah.
So you just have to keep being stubborn about it, and it turns really stupid and funny really fast.
No, I'm just thinking of when, like, oh my God. Sorry. I don't want to, like, give all the context leading up to this, but, like...
If it's what I'm thinking of, I don't know how much context there is that you can give.
Because it just decided this. Anyways, when when I was trying to, like, establish to the AI, that I knew a character that it introduced, I wanted it to be like, oh shit, chill guy knows this guy, you know? And, we established he has a dog, a transgender dog. And it literally just rolled with that. That was like, yeah, that's fine. That's awesome. What was really funny is I later also tried to say that character had a husband, and the AI Dungeon immediately assumed I meant the dog was the husband.
Yeah, it was like, we asked how the character's husband was doing, he's like, oh, Fido's doing great. It's like, oh no, that's not what we wanted. We had to go back and change that.
The thing is, it was really funny.
It was really funny.
It made us laugh way too hard. But I'm like,
AI Dungeon, you can't be doing that.
You can't roll with that, dude. You can't be doing that. Oh my god.
We didn't, like, we just asked, like, a character, we asked after a character that didn't exist yet, and it was like, well, we mentioned this guy's dog before, so I guess we'll just bring that back.
Yeah. Like, I need to be clear, chat. I think AI Dungeon is really fun, but it's fun because you're fucking around with it. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not fun
not
because
great for, like, serious stuff.
It's not fun because it's like it's good at writing scenarios. It's fun because it's just a stupid toy. Like...
It's fun when you make it do top 10 games at the Broccoli Awards of 2055.
Number 15.
Oh no.
Burger King foot lettuce.
I made that last part up.
I need to say this too. Chills, the channel that number 15 Burger King foot lettuce is from, his voice is fucking mesmerizing to listen to. But it's also really easy to do. Like, I understand why he does it. Like, it's just...
Like, we kept lapsing into it on accident.
It's easy to maintain for a long period of time. And I get why he does it. And, like...
He was never heard from again.
I made that last part up. Anyway, he's actually really good at, like, making jokes.
When he wants to make a real joke, he can do it.
Like, he's actually good at making jokes, and, like, he... They're like really funny. It's just stupid. It's just like stupid shit. Like, and then he was never heard from again. I made that last part up.
And there's no like differentiating in the tone at all. He just keeps talking.
He's so peak, honestly. Like, the thing is, most of his videos are just like slop and like lying for horror reasons,
internet,
right?
Yeah.
But
oh, speaking of which, I'll get to that in a minute.
I can't get back up there. I have to go all the way around. That's annoying. Oh, there's a way to get over there, I guess. And like, you know, as I was saying, like, he can be really funny sometimes, and like he's so entertaining to listen to, just because I'm like, I cannot understand how you pronounced it that way. Like, I don't know how you pronounce it that way. I don't know what part of the word makes you say it like that, but I'm fucking, like, I can't stop listening to it. And he's kind of awesome is the problem.
But speaking of internet horror slop, I had never actually like read or interacted with Jeff the Killer before yesterday. I just call things the Killer.
Yeah.
That creepypasta is so funny because it's clearly written by like a middle schooler.
Yeah.
A thing of bleach fell on him, and it's like they just called it a thing of bleach in the fic.
I fucking love creepypastas that are just clearly written by like a kid.
Yeah, it's like, you know, everyone's gotta start somewhere. I'm not being like a hater about like someone's amateur writing that blew up, but it is very I would laugh at my own writing too.
Like Umineko. Umineko is actually a really good case of someone's clearly amateur writing that got super popular because it was interesting. You know?
Yeah, it's like you have the ideas here, you just aren't doing the execution very well. And like, that goes doubly so for someone who is clearly like not very old, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
oh, hey.
You know, it's whatever. I probably would have thought it was scary when I was 11, but I'm 26 now, and it's really funny.
Yeah, because you read a thing of bleach and you're like, oh, they didn't even call it a bottle. It's really funny.
It's like, how did Jeff the Killer break that kid's like arm or his wrist or whatever, and then the kid picked him up anyway with both hands? Well, he kills one of them by just punching him in the chest so hard his heart stops.
You're making me fall off the ledge.
Sorry. Not even just one time.
Oh my god.
How did he do that?
It's so awesome. Oh my god. I fucking love horror slop when it's funny.
Yeah, it's like, honestly, I'm not expecting high quality writing from like a creepypasta. It's a bonus when it does have it, you know, like some of them are good, but if I'm reading a creepypasta by virtue of even just the name, it's not gonna be that serious.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, and then blood came out of the walls and everyone screamed and blew up.
And who was killed?
And who was killed? Oh, that I gotta read The Day of All Blood again. The Day of All Blood is so funny. It's I guess satire or parody or whatever, but it's probably one of my favorite like fake creepypastas.
Oh my god, we should do a day where like people submit bad creepypastas in chat and I read them. That would
You're
be
reading
so...
The Day of All Blood?
I maybe I could do that for Halloween this year, or like in October.
That could be fun.
Maybe not Halloween specifically, but you know. Like,
Halloween's on a Friday this year. I checked that earlier because I was thinking about clowns, and I was like, what if I was a clown for Halloween? Even though I know by October I probably won't care anymore.
Well, I think you would look good in clown outfit.
Yay! Yay! And I also just like don't like have any type of plans where I would be going that would necessitate wearing a costume, you know?
Right.
I don't go to like Halloween parties or whatever. Maybe if the library has something on, I might do that.
What if the gay bar has like a fun party?
They might. I have been to a lesbian bar in this area. Well, in this area, it's a whiles away. It was pretty fun. We went during the day, so it wasn't like busy.
Quite swag. Wet passage.
Wet.
Wet dry world. I guess I'll go up here and then I'll go to the right and see if I can get across that way. The thing is, I don't know which direction I'm going for the story, so you're gonna have to bear with me, chat.
That's the beauty of video games. You can go in any direction you want.
That's the beauty of the gaycation.
It's the beauty. Yeah, you have to go in any direction or you'll be destroyed.
I know I should be killing things for XP. In fact, let me start killing things again. It's honestly just been fun to, like, yap, like, this entire time. I gotta be honest, like, this is, like, one of my favorite outlets for just fucking talking about shit.
Yeah. Because it brings up, like, new, like, thoughts of, like, oh, yeah, here's something we can talk about.
Here's something I never considered talking about. I might read Homestuck.
Oh, you were talking about, like, the Joseph Anderson doing it, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna look... I'm gonna take a look at his stream of it, of him reading it, and if I'm interested in it, then I will continue it. But I also... there's, like, a decent chance of me just not being into it.
I mean, here's the thing,
I've never liked how it looked, is the thing. So.
Well, the main, like, style isn't very interesting, but there's a lot of really beautiful art in Homestuck. I am the resident Homestuck of the area. I read it as a kid. I didn't keep up with it after, like, 2014, maybe? 2013? During one of the gigapauses, I started reading Danganronpa, and then I just, like, stopped paying attention. But honestly, yeah, like, a lot of the, like, art where there was effort put in and not just, like, the MS Paint asset stuff is very cool. I can't really communicate to the quality of the writing because I was 12.
Right.
There was a lot of funny parts.
I think most people were 12 when they read it, yes.
Yeah. There's a lot of funny parts. There's probably a lot of bad parts also. But there's, like, a lot of good jokes.
It's like, when I hear about that, I usually think of, like, Red vs. Blue. Red vs. Blue is one of my favorite web series ever. But if you want to watch it from the beginning, you have to be ready for, like, the R slur. You have to be ready to hear things you would generally hear in the year 2000. And it smooths out and it stops doing that eventually.
I don't remember, like, much of the later bits of Homestuck because I stopped paying as much attention. I know there's probably for sure.
Peridot, woo, woo, woo.
Peridot, woo.
Peridot approach. Okay, sorry, go on.
What was I saying? But yeah, it's just like that, you know, it is kind of, it came out in, like, I think it started in 2009 and it carries that energy throughout a lot of it. Even though it continued through, like, 2016 or something. What?
I had to hide an annoying person in chat.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, the Toby Fox Mpreg song. I didn't know that was in Pokemon, but he did do the Toby Fox Mpreg song.
I'm sorry, what?
Toby Fox did an Mpreg song for Homestuck because of the genetics that happen in that comic.
Oh. You learn something new every day.
Toby Fox is making Undertale in Andrew Hussey's basement, so you know. I will say a lot of the music, and I've said this before, a lot of the music in Homestuck is really, really good. Even if you end up, like, not checking out the actual webcomic, I would recommend going to the Bandcamp and just checking out some of the albums, because they're really cool. And again, Toby Fox does have good music in Homestuck because he's always been good at music. So.
Oh yeah, Toby Fox has always been good at music. I'm not gonna deny that. I think you've sent me some Homestuck music before.
Yeah, probably most of the ones that I've sent you are Toby Fox tracks because those are the really good ones to me that like stick out in my memory.
Yeah.
Like Moonsetter is really good. Love You, good. Those are the first two that come to mind when I think of Homestuck tracks that I liked. I don't think the Lemon Snout Turnabout was him. I remember liking that one when I was a teenager. Terezi Owens was pretty good. I think Terezi was one of the characters I liked. But she's one of the more prominent characters, I guess, so.
Yeah. I think this is a... I'm back in the fucking building again. Am I? No. I think... Okay, I think I haven't actually been here. No, I have been on this screen. Fuck.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked, Roboto, if that was like that, but I just don't remember any of the tracks from Pokemon Sword and Shield besides the gym battle, so...
I keep trying to go to the right here.
I never did any of, like, the post-game stuff in that game. I finished it, and that was it.
I really loved the Battle Tower in Sword and Shield.
I remember seeing a lot about the Battle Tower in Sword and Shield, and also Sun and Moon, I think, so...
Yeah, I played those a lot, actually. I had my, like... Obviously, I had my, like, my main, like, file.
Yeah.
And on another... I think on, like, another cart, I had, like, a save editor. And in the battle, one of my... Like, I liked playing the normal Battle Tower, obviously. I liked playing, like, a Battle Tower with just normal Pokemon. But I also liked doing Battle Tower with, like, really funny hacked Pokemon sets.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite just being Skuntank with Wonder Guard and Air Balloon, and it could not be hit by anything. It was very funny.
Awesome. Infinite Skuntank.
Infinite Skuntank. But, like... I did that on a separate save file because I didn't really want my online being compromised, even though I knew that wasn't really a thing that they could enforce very well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my shoulder.
This is... Can we even interact with that yet? I've tried punching those, and I've tried shooting those with my spheres. But it doesn't even seem like we can do anything with those yet. Oh well. There's a cave
I've been really
here.
craving salad lately. I don't know why.
She loves salad. She loves being healthy.
I don't even usually like them, but I just went, like... I really wanted one the other night. A salad place, like, kind of nearest to here, and it was really good, and now I just want to go back there and get another one.
She needs salad badly.
It's good for me, yay! I'm eating lettuce and peppers.
Rabbit core. True! My girlfriend's
This is why they
rabbit.
made me born in the year of the rabbit.
The rabbit.
But the one I got was like okay, but I'm not big on like cucumbers. I'll probably get like something with like red onions and like chicken and
Did I refill my water yet? No, I'm fine.
peppers, stuff like that. I used to only ever eat spinach salads, but I'm warming up to like mixed greens type lettucey stuff.
Oh no, it's raining again. Yes, rain is all too common for this climate. Too bad I'm losing a friend. What? Never mind.
They're breaking up?
What? Ah! These fucking cats do like 1 trillion damage.
Normal for cats. That's why they're the best animal.
They're like those dogs in Elden Ring that do like 13,000 damage.
But they're better because they're cats.
She loves cats.
This is known. Yeah.
Again, I am more of a dog head, but cats are still epic.
I know everything about cats. Unless I don't know it. I know more than your average person, but I'm not a professional. Yet.
Yet.
I don't really want to pursue a career in animal science or anything, though.
Sad.
It'd be cool to be maybe a cat breeder, but that's like a very expensive hobby. You have to have like money to...
Very expensive, and I would imagine kind of stressful.
Yeah, because there's a lot of like health testing you need to do, make sure they're okay, and even if they seem okay at first, they might get sick later. And you have to have money to like get a stud cat and like get health testing for the pregnant cat, etc., etc. But I just think it would be kind of cool. I've been really into Oriental Shorthairs lately and Cornish Rexes. My previous favorite was British Shorthairs, but I'm kind of shifting around right now and going less type builds.
She knows so much about cats, and I can't keep up. She's too smart, chat.
I'm educating you, don't worry. I'm beaming my knowledge into your brain.
Yay! Now
when I was a kid, I think Abyssinian was my
everything about
favorite.
cats.
Yeah. And I thought Turkish vans were cool because I heard they liked to swim when I was a kid, and I thought that was cool.
More beehives. I'm surprised they don't like make enemies pop out of the beehives. I was honestly surprised.
Really funny to see someone's Of the Killer fan art and then someone being like, oh, I thought this was a game and I was ready to buy it, and it's like, yeah, it's fan art from a game.
Yeah.
You can check the tags and learn this.
I'm thinking after Sam and Max, I might do the Anthology of the Killer.
Woo!
Possibly.
Woo! Woo!
If
Even
not,
if you don't, I'll still cheer.
If not after Sam and Max, then after something.
Mm-hmm.
I am interested in it, mostly because BB is cute.
BB is awesome.
I will put aside my usual biases towards certain game types that I enjoy more, for the purpose of looking at BB.
More BB.
Oh, it's one of
More
these
BB.
guys. This is Verdavilo, a village of Shad. Human not welcome here, but we make exception for Seeker. Make no trouble.
Why are you making an exception? We're just chilling. We can leave.
We can like leave if you want. Just Shad trade place. We do not trade with untruthful humans anymore.
Okay, we can go. You can just tell us to leave.
We only trade with players. Because the players are fine. Satan human, I'm sorry, but Great Eldest has forbidden to sell goods to humans. Aww. Give me gear. I don't sell valuable goods to filthy humans. Racism. I mean, it's
well,
probably...
good luck. Good news for you, man. I'm not even a human being.
I'm like an AI, so it's okay.
Yeah, I'm a computer program.
Humans broken trust of Shad, now we avoid them.
Leah, what are you not getting?
She doesn't understand how bad things can happen, because only good things have ever happened to her.
Nothing bad has ever happened to Leah.
Just flat out lying.
If we keep saying it, it'll have to be true eventually.
What is Seeker doing here? She is just human. Human, just human. They come in the jungle filled with dreams and aspiration. They want it all and try to use power of ancients to track and power technology. You're right. Literally just them sitting there going, we agree. We agree.
True.
Get this shot of true. Metal down. Down like down feathers?
I would assume so.
Huh.
Metal down.
Wait, that would make sense because of the parrots with guns. I think they have metal feathers.
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
Which is really dumb, because that wouldn't make them aerodynamic at all, the way they flap. But whatever. They are also carrying a giant fucking gun. Whatever, it's a video game.
They like to do things in video games.
They've already established that they're willing to break physics for the sake of video game design.
As you should.
Full Metal Alchemist. Full Metal Alchemist. I think FMA would actually be a fun watch together. From what I've watched of it, it's actually quite good.
I don't know anything about it. I've never engaged with it.
Human, I know you mean no harm, but please leave Shot alone. You broke trust, and now my people want war. Oh damn,
Yeah,
that's crazy. I'll go. Okay, bye. This place is neat. These Shads are expert in wooden constructions. Even with the fierce weather of the jungle, these bridges are said to remain stable for many years. Amazing.
They're getting a divorce. This is so sad.
I'm pretty sure.
You're third wheeling their divorce arc.
Okay. Aren't the Shad just constructions of the video game? Like, these aren't real aliens? These are...
Yeah, I think so.
Human really bring Black Monster into village? Didn't you hear about source of Black Monster? It's very shiny and metal. Must be work of human. I never saw human bring monsters or source into village. That's true, but who else could done it?
Leah, you can't be doing that right
now.
now.
That's true, we can't prove anything, but what else could... Like, we can't prove anything else, so, like, come on.
It's either true or false.
Everyone loves wars based on misunderstandings.
War.
That can just be, like, talked over, probably.
I miss war.
Babe, I don't think that's like a common
aneurysm.
Sentiment. No, we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna ignore that it's from aneurysm. Baby,
okay.
You can't say you miss war, okay?
Okay. I miss the ice war on Europa.
Fucking warmies. I cannot trade with you, human. Humans have made jungle sick.
Leah, what are you not getting?
She's just kind of stupid is the thing.
Sad.
That's why she's confused all the time.
She's always confused, girl. We can't take you anywhere.
Okay, she's literally like a chat GPT model that like it hasn't been trained on like a lot of stuff yet. That's why she can't talk.
Oh, that's why.
You know, it could be a billion other reasons, but you know.
No, it's that one specifically.
Freedomville. 7:43.
7:43. The last thing you want is for it to be 43 minutes after 7 o'clock.
But as it turns
but actually,
out, that might be
it's
what
8
you
o'clock.
get. I made that last part up. Alright, cool. Shortcut opened. Is that all that really offers me? Okay. Sorry, I'm kind of yawny right now. I kind of want to like save and look at the fucking Reddit post now.
Yeah, it's close enough to the time, I think.
I know we didn't get a lot of story done, but I think we got enough. And I mean,
it's just first day back.
I think we're about to come up on like something important. So I already saved, but whatever.
You saved twice.
Okay. I will have to go back to monitor 1 display in a second, but I'm going to pull up the post first. I'm going to make sure I have the post.
Plug in my computer.
Alright. God forgive me for what I'm about to do. r/Reddit. No. I mean, no. I got lost in the jungle 2 in my first playthrough. Yeah, it's really fucking easy to get lost in that place. Reddit gaycation. Okay. You've been blocked by network security? What?
That's weird.
What do you mean? Okay, can I get a... Is there like a...
Here, I'll look it up and see maybe if I get blocked. Reddit. Gaycation. Good, it's the first thing that comes up.
Why am I blocked by network security?
Is this correct? Okay, here we go. Like your Wi-Fi or Reddit's like security?
Okay, I managed to find it. Okay, I managed to find it on r/best of Redditor updates.
Oh, that's what I was about to send you.
Because I couldn't actually see. I couldn't actually see it on the original one.
Maybe they were getting too much traffic to that page, so they had to stop letting people in.
Okay. Okay. Monitor display. I've already read you this post, so you don't mind if I don't screen share, right?
That's fine. It's reading anyway.
Okay. My 42F husband, 42M, has informed me he intends to go on a gaycation with his brother-in-law, 35M, in Ibiza. How do I handle this? Okay. Hi there, I really wish I didn't have to make this post, but here goes. So me and my husband have been happily married for about 16 years, give or take. We both have stable careers, good family life, and are fairly fortunate despite the cost of living racking the UK right now. We have 2 boys, 15 and 10, and up until this Sunday we thought we had it pretty good. We argue sometimes, of course, but never gotten too bad, and we have a pretty decent sex life with some exploration, but I won't get into that. Long and short is, on Sunday, just after I dropped our boys off at their friends, my husband asked me if we have the house alone, and more importantly, do I have a minute? I said yes, and he sat me down and then got out this printed poster for some sort of orgy, and started explaining to me the concept of a gaycation. How it's where straight men go to somewhere with sun, sand, and booze and become gay for the duration of the trip. But that's fine because it doesn't actually count, because what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. I was just completely silent and mortified, even more so when he said he was looking into booking a trip to Ibiza next year with his brother-in-law, his sister's husband, to experience it for himself. When he finally let me speak, I just said I needed to be clear with me. Is he gay? Because if yes, that's okay, but we need to figure out what happens going forward. I didn't let myself get angry or upset, I was just stunned. He swore up and down how he's not gay, and he's 100% attracted to women, and of course he still loves me and our boys. So I said, well, do you think you're bi, maybe? And he got very defensive, saying how I need to drop the accusations and that this is the beauty of the gaycation. It allows straight men to experience gayness without actually being gay, and how it's like going to an aquarium.
Exactly like the aquarium.
I can't wait to clarify that later, because she clarifies what he meant later. Anyways. And he again was adamant that he doesn't find men's bodies or genitalia exciting at all, but he needs to experience this apparently. I said, well, I'm not really comfortable because even if he was bi, this would be explicitly cheating on me. And he got angry and reiterated he's not, because that's the beauty of the gaycation, etc. I just had enough and left the room. Like, she's not mad because he's might be gay. She's mad because it's that he's cheating. Like, that's the
issue.
He's
telling her he's going to be cheating.
Like,
he's not even saying, like, he's saying, I'm going to do it.
Like, this is, like, just an explicit, like, breaking of her trust, right?
Like, yeah, like even if he tells her, it's like, he's just saying, I'm going to cheat on you.
Like, I have to do it. Like, he says, like, I need to experience it. Like, that's what he's saying. And it's like,
but
no,
I'm not,
you don't.
It doesn't appeal to me at all. I just have to do it.
I ignored him for the rest of the day, but we spoke at tea, where I again asked him, why does he want to do this so bad if he's not gay? He said how he's interested in how gay men's lives differ to straight men's, and that unfortunately, once the gaycation begins, it's simply impossible for a man to resist, and he must surrender himself, mind, body, and soul to the gaycation or be destroyed.
You know how it is. Normal.
I really can't put into words how surreal it was, because he was speaking so matter-of-factly, and he again insists this is a thing that straight men do all the time, and now he's actually doing it a bit late. I just said to him that if he has any love for me, then he can't go ahead with this, and if he does, the marriage will be dead. We didn't speak anymore after that. Since then, he's mentioned no more of it, but somehow, and this is what scares me a lot too, that decision genuinely seems to be tearing him up. He didn't go into work on Monday and only went in half a day yesterday because he told them he just felt too ill and he just looks distraught every time I see him. I really don't think he's wholly gay though. I can absolutely believe he's bi, but I'd rather we talked about that in a healthy way rather than this incredibly weird denialism around going on a sex holiday to Ibiza. Has anyone known straight guys to do this and come back and just go back to being straight? Like, surely that can't be a thing that happens. I'm so out of my depth here, and I just don't know how to even initiate the conversation. For the record, I also haven't mentioned it to his sister yet. I don't know how I'd even break it to her. Thanks for any help. I just don't even want to think so. I don't even want to think so. Being able to get out of this here, that last sentence is a little hard to read, but sounds like some fine anon fiction from back in the day. It feels like a 4chan post almost. Like, it feels like the receiving end of like a 4chan post. You know what I mean? Like, this is like the result of what someone else on Twitter on 4chan posted about. I don't know how I would explain to this guy, because he seems really, really interested in just doing it, regardless of what she thinks.
He's not interested in it. He has to do it.
You're right. He has to.
He doesn't want to.
He doesn't want to. He doesn't want to fuck men. But he has to do it. Like, he needs to.
He has to do it.
Like, this is like her problem isn't homophobia. Her problem is you're cheating on me, and you're saying you're gonna cheat on me, and you're trying to, like, you think that's fine, like, you think it's just gonna be okay afterwards, you know, like, if you're in like a monogamous relationship and you say to your partner, my next D&D character is gonna have this as a backstory.
They were just subsumed by the gaycation. They were destroyed mentally in their soul.
And that's
now they're in an adventuring party.
And that's why they're a warlock, because their patron is the gaycation, and that's what gives them their powers, is the gaycation. But if they go back to being their normal selves, they will lose their powers. We just made it a really good D&D character. Anyways, like, if you just tell your partner, I'm going to cheat on you, they're going to be mad.
Yeah.
You know? Like,
but don't worry, this will be addressed.
Like if you're not in an open relationship, they're just gonna be mad, dude. Like, come on. Okay, anyways. Edit. Wow, this blew up. This has been incredibly sobering, and I think I've now confirmed what I already knew to be the case. The marriage is dead, one way or another. In a way, I was in denial about myself about that. I have contacted my sister-in-law, and she initially screamed at me, calling me a liar, and even insinuated I was trying to steal her husband. She rang me back shortly after, apologized, and admitted she was in deep, deep shock. I have asked my parents to look after the boys, and we're going to meet tomorrow to discuss this deeper. I have also texted my husband and told him he will need to make an alternative accommodation arrangements, but he will not be sleeping here tonight, and a bag will be waiting for him. Not sure if the mods want to lock the post or not, but I think I've got my answers. Thank you all for the kind words, especially Champion Flight. Gave me a really good dose of reality I needed. P.S. I see a lot of people asking about the aquarium, and at risk of doxing myself, there's a pretty famous aquarium in the UK called The Deep. At the very end, you walk through a tunnel that goes underneath the main fish tank, so it's quite immersive, I suppose. My husband explained the aquarium thing, in that it's a bit like that. You go there, and you observe the fishes. You even get up close, but you never actually enter the water, aka get emotionally invested, or become a fish, gay. So it doesn't really count. It was very bizarre.
I like how she might be doxing herself. Is this not like a normal part of most aquariums?
Yeah.
I guess she names it, but like if you didn't have to name it, you could just say an aquarium that has a fish tunnel, and that would be like most aquariums.
Right. It's a very bizarre analogy, and I pointed out it still makes no sense, and you just got more in a huff and how I just don't get it. And frankly, I still don't. Relevant comments. I'm not going to go about the relevant comments, but I'm going to go...
Those don't matter.
I'm going to go to the update. So when I last posted, I'd contacted my husband to tell him he wouldn't be staying at home tonight, and as you can imagine, we argued quite badly. I won't go into specific details, but no, I'm 100% on board with the fact that at minimum he's bi, might even be gay altogether. We've had arguments in the past, but I've genuinely never seen him have such a childish tantrum before. Screaming about how I just don't understand the gaycation, absolutely despise that phrase now, and insinuating I'm actually homophobic because I refuse to allow him to participate in this cultural exchange with the gay community. I love that your dad
he
said
acts like he's going to Stonewall.
I love that you love that your dad said the Hobbit plot.
This is the Hobbit too. Going on gaycation to the Shire,
to Mordor.
Whatever it's called. To Mordor. Gollum.
That's why all the orcs are male.
They're on gaycation. They were destroyed mind, body, and soul.
A lot of you said to ask him if it'd be acceptable if the roles were in reverse, and I did say it would be acceptable. I did say, would it be acceptable if I went and slept with other guys during that week? Like fucking Clockwork, he was very angry and offended, saying it's completely different because a gaycation means nothing, and what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation, etc. So it doesn't actually count. Whereas I'd just be straight up cheating. Well, I turned it around on him. No, but you see what happens in Manchester stays in Manchester. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't count. It's like bird watching. And I think it got through to him. He went all quiet and then started crying, admitting the thought of me sleeping with another man is destroying his heart, but relationships need sacrifices. So agreed, while in tears, that when he goes on the gaycation, I'll get 1 week in Manchester to do whatever I want. He doesn't want me to, but that's fair in a twisted way, he supposed. That's not what she doesn't even saying. Want that. She wasn't saying...
We're supposed to agree and be like, well, you can go ahead.
She wasn't saying, I want to go to Manchester and fuck other guys. That's not what she was saying. She was trying to say, your logic is stupid. Like, that's all... like... It's straight up cheating no matter what way you look at it. No matter who's doing it, you know? Like, come on. I told him to get out of my house. Thankfully, he left without a fight. I know it's incredibly petty, but I also joined the joint bank account, legal in the UK, so he couldn't try to use it against me. About an hour later, I got rang up by his mum, my mother-in-law, who just screamed and screamed at me about being a cheating whore, how it's horrible, what about the kids, etc. When I finally got my composure back, I just said, ask your son about the gaycation. Obviously, at first, she got angry, but I just said, no, just ask him about the gaycation. He'll explain, but she called me a fucking joke and hung up. Later on, getting into the evening, got another phone call from her in floods of tears. She was very apologetic, and I told her she doesn't need to be the one to apologize. She was so upset, she put father-in-law on the phone, who, while he sounded calm, I could just sort of tell he was on the warpath. Again, very apologetic and said he overheard that phrase. Asked my husband, and husband initially said no, it's nothing, before explaining how it's a modern thing men do, and gave them the same spiel about how what happens on the gaycation, men cannot resist the gaycation, and how a man must surrender to the gaycation, etc.
It just has to happen.
So here's the thing: I do think his dad is probably homophobic.
Probably, yeah.
Like I think
that's like neither here nor there.
I think his dad is probably homophobic, but that's not what that's not what this post is about. Like, this post is about this.
That's a separate problem.
Like, this guy is just straight up he just straight up wants to cheat. And
no,
like,
he doesn't want to.
And like he has to. He's convinced
medically
he needs to cheat because he heard that it's something other men do. Right?
He has to go on the gaycation, and he can't not go. He can't just say no. He has to do it.
I might need to put a timestamp in the description after we're done with this to
Probably.
like say, okay, this is when the gaycation discussion starts. I might just start putting timestamps on all my VODs going in the future, but it's kind of a lot of work. Usually when I get done streaming, I just like get offline, you know.
Yeah.
Anyways.
We don't usually have a gaycation conversation.
Yeah. Father-in-law just said they told him to leave or they'd call the police. Don't care where he goes, but he wasn't staying there. Husband tried to call me while I was on the phone. I don't know.
Weird.
Yeah, that's why
Weird.
that's why I'm assuming that the father-in-law is homophobic for some reason.
Yeah, like that's not like what are you talking about, boss?
Father just said he was so sorry for me and they have my corner in this, so that's one thing. Told them to be there for their daughter because it sounds like brother-in-law is involved. Husband didn't tell them that, and father-in-law just said he'd go. He had to go because he was so angry. Got a text from my husband after the phone call, which was all weirdly rambly, saying about how I'd abused the gaycation to destroy his marriage and destroy his life.
Who is he married to?
Dude,
it's crazy.
You are married to this woman. You have been married to this woman for at least 15 years. You have 2 children.
She's not married though, so it's fine. It's only he's the only one who's married. he's the only one who's cheating, but he has to do it.
And again insinuated I and his parents were homophobic for doing such a thing. Told him we'll talk when he grows up and blocked his number. I took a day off work myself to have the locks changed this morning, so that's 500 pounds gone, but whatever. At least I know he won't be coming back. I'm going to look into how to proceed with a divorce and then we'll move from there. Of course, there's also the brother-in-law, so I haven't yet met with the sister-in-law. She was in such a state and has taken this far, far worse than I have for reasons that'll be clear soon. We're going to maybe try tomorrow, but we did talk over the phone and I eavesdropped a conversation with her husband where she put her phone on speaker and I went on mute. Her husband got home earlier, she made him come home, told him there was an emergency, and just said to him, "Can you please explain what a gaycation is?" She told me afterwards she was praying he'd look confused or just be like, "What?" or anything like that. But instead, he just sat her down and explained that a gaycation is a new thing where straight men go to gay hotspots and participate in gay sex acts. But it doesn't count because there's no investment, and because what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation. He said it's like writing down angry thoughts and putting them in a drawer. You never have to see them again. Dude, come on, man.
It's not like that at all.
I could not write something this fucking ridiculous. Whole time sister-in-law's in tears and he just calmly bats off the same points my husband did about how it doesn't count and how he even did the whole "it's impossible to resist, you must be surrender or be destroyed" shit. I seriously think they must be speaking to a dominatrix or something. Are there even male doms? Because surely neither of them are that into this to actually make that up on their own. I really don't want to go in what was discussed for her sake, but it did become very apparent to me that the brother-in-law is into sissy hypno-porn. And at times conflated that with the concept of a gaycation. Okay, this next paragraph, there was this utterly surreal moment where sister-in-law is just trying to wrap her head around this while also in floods of tears, and he explains so genuinely, so matter-of-factly, that for most men, the gaycation is either a one-time or annual thing, but some men go on the gaycation for years, and others
Why would
simply
it be annual?
never return. Because they use hypnosis and mind control to be totally feminized into a state of permanent pseudo-gayness.
I'm not gay.
If you're being feminized, that's just force femme. They're just turning you into a woman. That's what feminization is.
So that actually makes it heterosexual.
So. It's still cheating, but you know it's actually heterosexual at that point. By the way,
which makes it worse. It's wrapped back around.
She said in disbelief, "Surely if you're taking up the arts willingly because you want to, that makes you gay." And he said no, because that's the beauty of the gaycation. You can do all this gay stuff, but you don't interact with the wider gay life experience. Sissy hypno, yup, fortune. You can't just say that. I mean, you're right, but you can't.
He learned about this and they were like, it must be real.
She asked if the sissy stuff is what he wanted. He said, not on a long-term basis, and was adamant this is something all straight men do, but she wouldn't get it because she's a woman. Oh my god.
There's no lesbian gaycation, so it's just not possible.
Well, that's what we went on.
True.
but
But it counted, so it's different.
yeah, and it was just us. It was just us.
Yeah, and
so,
it was just us.
Yeah.
we weren't in Ibiza.
Then there are more insinuations of homophobia. Well, that marriage is dead too, I suppose. The whole ordeal ended when she said to him he has a choice to make, and he said no, he doesn't need to make this choice, because the beauty of the gaycation is that it allows him to keep his marriage because it doesn't count. She said that's not the choice is whether he's leaving the house that night or she is. Only good thing he did was leave. Me and sister-in-law spoke about it after that, and I'm still utterly stunned. I understand she's gone to her parents for the support. What exactly did we do to have our lives destroyed in such an abrupt, bizarre, embarrassing way? Personal advice, I'm going to look at devices and bank statements to see if I can find any definitive proof of cheating.
Oh.
After that, I suppose I figure out how I tell the boys why their father won't be coming home. Spoke to my other sister-in-law. My husband's family is older sister, him younger, sister, original sister-in-law, yeah. And gave her a skimmed-down version of it. She asked her husband, and thankfully he was deeply confused, but then mentioned about 2 years ago at a birthday party, he was approached by my husband and brother-in-law about signing up to some online boot camp around BDSM cross-dressing. He assumed they were taking the piss out of him, so told them to fuck off and never really thought of it again. The fact this has been going on for that long is making me want to throw up. So, for at least 2 years, they've been trying to do the gaycation. Or at least thinking about the gaycation.
Trying and failing.
They've been wanting to do the gaycation for like 2 years. So here's the thing. He had enough of a conscience to say, hey, I want to do the gaycation. But not enough of a conscience to realize that to her, this is just cheating.
Well,
right?
no, because the thing is that he realizes that, but he said it's fair that she gets to cheat while he's on the vacation. To keep it fair. He doesn't like it. It makes him it's breaking his heart, it's making him sick, but it's only fair.
This post is just so insane. Like, this is not apparently not the first. This is not the first person the gaycation thing has happened to. Like, this is not the first couple that the gaycation has been brought up. This is just, like, the biggest one in the past, like, year. Like, this is the one that's gotten the most attention, right? This is just, like, a thing, apparently.
To some people it is, I guess.
Somehow,
some way.
Yeah. Oh my god. This... I'm glad I got to read this on stream. I'm sorry it was so different compared to just playing CrossCode and rambling about vacation.
Because the thing is that Leah is on the gaycation. That's what CrossCode is.
Oh,
she just doesn't know.
That's where she went for a week. Is she went on the gaycation?
Oh yeah, see, that's what happened.
And like the reason she's not talking about it to Amelie isn't because she's mute. It's because what happens on the gaycation stays on the gaycation.
Yeah, so... and if she talks about it, they'll destroy her body, mind, and soul. So...
This is how she and Amelie will make up. True!
You have to go back on the gaycation.
Amelie, come to the gaycation with me. Oh my god. This post rocks. I think about this post like all the time. It rocks. I mean, I'm sorry to the Redditor that this happened to. But it's really funny. It's really embarrassing, but it's like this is not the first person it's happened to, which is insane. God, that post is so funny. You have to surrender to the gaycation or you will be destroyed. Remember that, chat. When you're on my stream, you have to surrender. You have to surrender to the transgender beams or be destroyed. God. Today was fun. This is a great stream to come back to. And by come back to, I mean come back and stream it and to stream it myself. Yeah. That's what I meant. My jaw hurts from laughing now though.
Awesome.
So I will leave you all now.
I'm gonna go look at salads on the internet.
Woo! On Thursday is going to be another Enna stream. I'm
Doing
going to
barbecue.
I'm going to try to hunt down the last dog. I am missing one hourglass dog, and after we hopefully get the alternate ending, I'm gonna back up my saves so we can get the alternate ending on that route to get the hourglass dog. And after we do all that, I'm gonna go through the hourglass dogs and look at the concept art and like read all of it and go like I'm gonna go through all of it because I want to look at it. I didn't go through all of it myself. I've been getting the hourglass dogs and I've just been like I haven't looked at them yet. So, anyways, thank you, chat. You all rock. I will see you on Thursday, and thank you to my girlfriend for hanging out on the stream.
Yay! Yay!
And also for being amazing and wonderful, and she's the light of my life, and she's so small like a cat.
Everyone, check out my cool trick I'm about to do. That's all you, haha.
No! Fuck. I've been tricked, chat. Alright. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, chat. Also, I hit 60 subscribers. I said it, you know, in the title. I really do appreciate that. That Enavod is really popular. Like, I was amazed by how popular it got. Antediluvian gaycation till Thursday, yeah. Whenever I'm not streaming, I'm just on the gaycation. Just so you guys know. I'm excited to stream Enna more. It's probably only gonna be one more stream of it because it will not take that long to find the last hourglass dog, and it's not gonna take that long to get the alternate ending. Have it on the gaycation? We'll never know. True, because it stays on the gaycation. Like I can't tell you what happens during the gaycation, which means everything I've ever told you on the stream has been in violation of the rules of the gaycation. All right. Anyways, sorry. Have a good night, chat. Thank you for hanging out. See you on Thursday. Bye bye.